1. That's me. Discuss. What's your favorite school subject? What do you do in your free time? What kind of clothes do you like wearing? Where can you find the following in the module? Go through the module and find the pictures. A. Page number 12. B. Page number 14. C. Page number 8. D. Page number 17. E. Page number 11. In this module you will learn to talk about school life, to talk about daily routines, to say how often you do household chores, to give your opinion about clothes, to talk about things that are happening now, to talk about temporary situations, to distinguish between habitual actions and things that are happening now, to talk about free time activities, to say what you like and don't like doing, to say what you want or would like to do, to write about yourself, to describe people, appearance and personality, to write about your best friend. 1A. My school.
Module 1. That's me. 1A. My school. 1. Vocabulary. Listen and repeat the school subjects below. Then look at the pictures and decide where you do each of the subjects.
History, physics, biology, maths, geography, art, chemistry, PE, physical education, ICT, information and communications technology.
Two. Read. A. Look at the pictures and the title of the text. How do you think Beacon is different from other schools? Listen, read and check your answers.
Beacon, a school on board. The students on Beacon are 14 to 19 years old. They do the same subjects as other secondary schools like maths, geography, etc., but they also learn about sailing.
Beacon is a great school. Classes start at 8:15 a.m. every day, and they finish at 4 o'clock on most days. On Wednesdays they don't finish at 4 o'clock. They finish at 3 o'clock, but I stay till 5 o'clock in the computer room and do my homework. I want to become a sailor, so Beacon is perfect for me.
My favourite subject is modern art, but I love sailing too. It's great fun. The facilities on Beacon are excellent. My favourite place is the art room. At the end of the school day, I go to the art room and paint with my friends.
B. Read again and answer the questions. 1. What subjects do students do on Beacon? They do the same subjects as other secondary schools like maths, geography, etc., but they also learn about sailing. What time do classes start? They start at 8:15 a.m. What time do classes finish on Mondays? They finish at 4 o'clock. What does Jack say is great fun? Sailing. 5. What does Jack do at the end of the school day? He goes to the art room and paints with his friends. 3. Grammar. Take a look at the present simple. There are three types of sentences: affirmative, negative, and questions. A. What do you do every day after school? B. I watch TV and then my brother and I play computer games. Prepositions of time. We use at with 7 a.m., midnight, the weekend, etc. In, the morning, spring, March, etc. On, Thursday, Sunday evening, weekdays, etc. Till, until, 9 p.m., noon, Sunday, etc. Before, after, lunch, school, 11 p.m., etc. Take a look at the present simple. The main rule here, we add s for the third person singular. Note, no s in the third person singular after does or doesn't. Formation of the third person singular: he, she, it. Most verbs take s. I eat, he eats. I like, he likes. Verbs ending in double s, sh, ch, x, or o take es. I watch, he watches. I go, he goes. Verbs ending in a consonant plus y, drop the y and take ies. I tidy, he tidies. But I play, he plays. We use the present simple for habits or actions that happen regularly. I watch TV every day. He goes out at the weekend. For situations that are always the same. We live in Jeddah. I like ice cream. Prepositions of time: at, 6 o'clock, 2:30, noon, night, midday, midnight, the weekend, or the weekends. In, the morning, afternoon, evening, my free time. On Saturday, Friday morning, afternoon, etc. Weekdays. Till, until. We usually work till 5 p.m. We usually work until 5 p.m. Before. Jack always has a shower before dinner. After. My dad goes for a walk after breakfast. Complete with the present simple of the verbs in brackets. William does his homework when he gets home. A. Do you finish school at 3 p.m. on Wednesdays? B. No, we finish at 1:30. My mother doesn't work on Thursdays, so she goes shopping. 4. A. When does your brother play computer games? B. Every day after school, and he also plays computer games at the weekends. 5. Tom and Ali don't stay at home on Fridays. They ride their bikes in the park.
4. Pronunciation. A. Listen and repeat. What's the difference between A, B and C? A. Lunch. B. Lab. C. Place. B. Listen and tick the sound you hear. Lunch. Lab. Place. Maths. Same. Fun. Information. Subject. understand, study.
Number 5. Speak and write. A. Talk in pairs about your school. Use the ideas below. What's the name of your school? Where is it? How many teachers work there? How many students are there? What facilities are there at your school? What time do classes start and finish? What subjects do you do? What are your favorite subjects? B. Use the ideas from Activity 5A to write a paragraph about your school. Workbook. A. Find 7 school subjects in the grid, then write them under the correct picture. 1. Art. 2. Chemistry. 3. ICT. 4. Geography. 5. History. 6. Maths. 7. PE. Here are the answers on the grid. B. Complete the sentences with the words in the box. Secondary, modern, gym, facilities, lab, learn, start, finish. 1. I really like modern art. It's my favorite subject. 2. John is 13 years old. He's in secondary school. 3. We always have PE in the gym. 4. On Monday mornings, I have a chemistry lesson in the science lab. 5. We start classes at 8:30 in the morning and we finish at 4:30 in the afternoon. 6. This school's got excellent facilities. 7. We learn 3 languages at our school. C. Complete with the present simple of the verbs in brackets. Tom and Paul are brothers, but also best friends. When they get home from school in the afternoon, they do their homework. Then they play computer games and talk. In the evening, Tom reads and Paul watches TV. Paul doesn't like reading. D. Complete with do, does, don't, or doesn't. 1A. Do you have a history lesson every Tuesday? B. Well, I don't have a history lesson, but I have a maths lesson every Tuesday. 2A. Does Rob play tennis in his free time? B. Yes, he does. 3A. Does Tim want to become a teacher? B. No, he doesn't. He wants to become a doctor. 4A. Do you like your new school? B. No, I don't. It's very small. E. Circle the correct words. On Wednesdays, I haven't got free time because I've got homework every day. So, at the weekend, I want to have fun. On Friday mornings, I get up after 11 o'clock, have a big breakfast, and go to the park with my friends. We play football till 2 o'clock, and then I go home and have lunch with my family. After lunch, I play computer games or watch TV. And in the evenings, my friends and I go to a fast food restaurant. On Saturdays, I get up at 10. And in midday, I have lunch with my best friend. In the evening, I go out or watch TV. Then it's back to school on Sunday. F. Complete with the sentences A to F. Interviewer. Hello, I'm from Teen Life magazine. Can I ask you some questions about your school? Bill. Sure. Interviewer. Thank you. How many teachers work at your school? Bill. About 15, I think. Interviewer. How many students are there? Bill. I don't know. There are 30 in my class. Interviewer. Okay, and? What time do classes start? Bill. At 8:30 a.m. and they finish at 4 p.m. That's 7.5 hours. What's the name of your school? Bill. Summerlid. Interviewer. Ah, okay. What are your favorite subjects? Bill. I like art and PE. They are great fun. B. 1B. At home.
1B. At home. 1. Vocabulary. Listen and repeat.
Iron. Electric toothbrush. Washing machine. Hoover. Washing machine. Hoover. Cooker. Fridge. Rubbish bin.
This family talks on the phone all day. I often get a headache. How often do you brush Mrs. Fisher's teeth?
3 times a day. She's got 32 teeth. That's a lot of work. I always do the washing up and there isn't a dishwasher to help me. My brother, the blue sponge, washes the car once a month. I want to wash the car too.
I want to do the washing.
And I want to cook dinners.
Let's all change jobs.
Great idea. Who wants to do my job?
B. Read again and write T for true or F for false. 1. The Fisher family hoover the house twice a month. False. 2. The iron doesn't like ironing because it's boring. False. 3. The phone never gets headaches. False. 4. Mrs. Fisher brushes her teeth every day. 5. The Fisher family haven't got a dishwasher. True. 6. The blue sponge washes the car once a week. False. 7. The yellow sponge wants to wash the car. True. 8. The fridge wants to become a cooker. True. 3. Vocabulary. Complete with the words in the box. Does, take, brush, iron, tidies, do, Hoover cooks. 1. I always. 1. I always take out the rubbish after dinner. 2. On Wednesdays my mom does the washing, and on Wednesdays I iron the clothes. 3. How many times a day do you brush your teeth? 4. Can you help me hoover the carpet? 5. Mary often tidies her room on Thursday mornings, but she never cleans the windows. 6. My sister sometimes cooks lunch on Thursdays. 7. I never do the washing up. My mom does it. 4. Grammar. Adverbs of frequency. Always. Usually. Often. Sometimes. Never. We place adverbs of frequency before the main verb. Hamza never does the washing up. Hilda doesn't often clean the windows. After the verb be. Wayne is usually tired after work. How often? A. How often do you wash the car? B. Once, twice, 3 times a month. Adverbs of frequency. Never, sometimes, often, usually, always. We use adverbs of frequency to talk about how often we do something. We place them before the main verb. John often plays football on Thursdays. Peter doesn't always have breakfast. After the verb be, Saleh is never late for school. How often? We use how often to show the frequency of an action. A. How often do you go out? B. I go out twice a week, but I never go out on Fridays. Put the words in the correct order to make sentences. 1. The Arnold never rubbish takes out. Arnold never takes out the rubbish. 2. Play. On weekdays, I, football, often don't. I don't often play football on weekdays. 3. Sometimes, after, TV, Susan, school, watches. Susan sometimes watches TV after school. 4. See. Cousins, how, you, do, often, your. How often do you see your cousins?
5. Listen. Listen to 3 dialogues and answer the questions. Choose A, B or C. 1.
Ow!
What's wrong, Colin?
It's my tooth. It hurts.
Do you eat a lot of sweets?
Not really.
Do you brush your teeth twice or 3 times a day?
No, just once. After breakfast.
There's your problem.
1. How often does Colin brush his teeth? A. Once a day.
2.
Sally, can you do me a favour?
What?
Can you help me with the washing up?
What? No way, Mary. It's always my job. You never do it.
I know, but I've got a lot of homework and...
That's what you always say. Do it before Mum comes home.
2. Who usually does the washing up? Sally.
3. Hey, Tanya, do you do any housework?
Not really. I sometimes cook dinner and hoover the house, that's all.
So does your sister help out at all?
Yes, she always irons the clothes, but I never do it. I hate ironing.
Me too. So while she irons, what do you do?
I usually watch TV.
Nice.
What does Tanya never do? She never irons. 6. Speak. Talk in pairs about how often you and other members of your family do housework. Tip. Don't be afraid to make mistakes when you speak. How often do you hoover the house? Once a week? What about you? I never hoover the house. My mom hoovers. Workbook 1B. At home. A. Find the missing letters, then match the words with the pictures. 1. Toothbrush. 2. Iron. 3. Washing machine. 4. Cooker. 5. Fridge. 6. Hoover. 7. Dishwasher. A. Washing machine. B. Cooker. C. Hoover. D. Dishwasher. E. Fridge. F. Iron. G. Toothbrush. B. Complete the phrases using the verbs in the box. Iron. Brush. Take out. Do. Talk. Tidy. Do. Wash. 1. Do the washing. 2. Brush my teeth. 3. Talk on the phone. 4. Iron the clothes. 5. Tidy my room. 6. Take out the rubbish. 7. Wash the car. 8. Do the washing up. C. Rewrite the sentences using the adverbs of frequency in brackets. 1. Frank watches TV after work. Never. Frank never watches TV after work. 2. I don't get up at 7 o'clock. Often. I don't often get up at 7 o'clock. 3. Do you have milk for breakfast? Always. Do you always have milk for breakfast? 4. Maria cooks dinner on Wednesdays. Sometimes. Maria sometimes cooks dinner on Wednesdays. 5. Naim isn't tired after school. Usually. Naim isn't usually tired after school. D. Write questions using how often and the prompts given. Then look at the schedules and answer them, as in the example. 1. Kelly hoover the carpet. How often does Kelly hoover the carpet? Twice a week. 2. Ali and Rami play basketball. How often do Ali and Rami play basketball? Every day. 3. Mark, study. How often does Mark study? 6 days a week. 4. Jane clean windows. How often does Jane clean the windows? Once a week. E. Write true sentences. Use the words in the box. Always, twice a week, usually, often, sometimes, once a day, never. Example answers. 1. I always play football. 2. My parents never go out. 3. My best friend visits me twice a week. 4. We usually play football. 5. We often play PlayStation 4. 6. We sometimes study. 7. I study once a week. F. Complete with the sentences A to E. Sally. B. You never help with the housework. Kate. Yes, I do. What do you want me to do? Sally. D. Hoover the living room, please. Kate. I can't. A. I've got a headache. Sally. Okay. Can you iron the clothes then? Kate. No. That's boring. Sally. Okay. Do the washing up. That's fun. Kate. No, it isn't. And I'm very tired. Sally. Thanks for your help. Kate. Come on, Sally. Let's do the housework tomorrow. Grammar book. Module 1. A and B.